Welcome back, all you Splitty City Slickers. We're back with another interview. My special connection at the UFC hooked it up again. We got Sean Strickland this time. He was kind enough to give us his time. Let's bring him in right now. Sean Strickland. Sean, how you doing?
Where's the Trumper journalist from Idaho? Who's this gay French guy, dude? Oh shit, guys, it's Benoit Saint-Denis. Money must be tight if you want to interview me to get by. Also, don't trust a Frenchman, you guys. Don't trust a Frenchman. Oh God. Hey, I like you, dude. I like you. Hey, but these are my fucking bloody dishes. I can't fucking smell shit. I can't taste shit. I got a bloody nose. Strike has kicked my ass, you guys. But I like you, dude. I like you despite our differences. Anyway, ask a question about fighting, liberal.
Yeah, we do have our differences, Sean, for sure. But we talked a little bit about those differences, in the back in the studio. But I guess I'll just go straight into it. I mean, tell us about your fight on Saturday, and I guess just how do you feel about the rematch going the way that it did?
I'm gonna be honest. Dracus whooped my ass, you guys. I can't smell anything but my own blood, Benoit. Had to put my nose back in place at some point, just like my mustache. And my toes, you guys. Here's the thing about my fucking left foot, you guys. Let me take my boot off and show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, fucking stick it on. I gotta tell you about my fucking toes, you guys. Oh, well, I mean, it's public television. I guess I can't. None of my toenails are positioned right after that fight, you guys. I haven't showered in a month. Well, my point is, Dracus kisses his coach on camera, and he fights like a tard on a short bus. But he fought hard, man. And I got cucked over 5 rounds. Ian Gary might not be the number 1 cuck in the UFC after Saturday, you guys. I'm still better than Kurt, though. And all the fans are saying, oh, poor Sean, chin up, buddy. You'll be back, guys. I don't give a shit about winning anymore, just like Kevin Holland and his 45-70. I made my money, and if the UFC lets me, I get my ass kicked for free every week. I'm so happy right now, Frenchie. Oh shit. Oh, I needed that hydration, dude. Oh.
Yeah, so I guess
10 rounds, dude. I'm always going to war for you guys, dude. For you guys. Me and Dracus had an amazing back and forth brawl in that rematch. Let me tell you guys, what a 5-round war we had. We fought like men. We did the man dance. It was such a good fight, right, Idaho?
I mean, I would say that in the last fight, it was more of a war and a lot more competitive. I guess what led to the fight being, 2 of the judges had it 50-45. One judge gave you 1 round. So I guess just what led to it being so uncompetitive this time around. It seemed like you were more tentative in there than the last fight.
Listen, here's the thing about my performance, you guys. Here's the thing about my performance. I saw what Curtis did against Roman Kopylov. He stood and banged for those guys, those 8 guys in attendance at the Apex. And it cost him everything, MMA Joey. It took him out of contention. He got head kicked back to Cincinnati. So I had a very safe and measured war with Dracus. And the pussy didn't want to trade. So I gave him a free punch and got my nose broken in 6 places off of 1 punch. It actually happened, you guys. I found a fighter who's more of an asshole than I am. And I paid for it badly. But that's what happens when you're dealing with the schizophrenic, wacky, inflatable tube-man commie. And speaking of communism and tube people, have you seen the price of gas in this fucking country? I swear, dude, the actual owners and the corporations who rule this nation want us to stop reproducing, you guys, and die out so that they can have all the fun in their ivory towers. We need to have a fucking revolution and build that wall. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are you Mexican?
I am Mexican.
Dude, I have no idea right now, man.
I was born in America. I think they should build a wall.
Hey, Ice, you missed one. You missed one. I'm just kidding. You're cool, man. You're the exception to the rule. You're good, hard-working Mexican in this country, just like Nina Drama, you guys.
Just like Nina Drama. I'm very, very similar to her.
Got her Billy.
So I guess just what do you think about your coach, or I guess former coach, saying that he had a lot of things he wanted you to do in the middle of the fight, and you just, by his own admission, you didn't take his advice. I guess why are you so set on just this style of just kind of death by 1,000 cuts? It kind of reminds me of the Diaz brothers, where you just you go out there and you wear your opponent down. I guess what's the key to like making adjustments to that style?
Well, that's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing about fucking Eric Nixick, you guys. Don't trust a ginger, you guys. Don't trust a ginger. I mean, some of them have souls. I mean, Eric, he had a soul for a little bit, you guys, and he trained me to be a champion, man. He helped me fight for gold, dude. But the thing about me is he's just too fucking honest, you guys. He wears his heart on his sleeve just like me, so I got no ill will against Eric Nixick. Except I'm telling you guys, if he screws me out of my money and my title belt, by the time this thing wraps up, it's going to be the fucking introductory scene of American History X, you guys. It's going to get real bad, dude. He's going to taste what concrete is like for the first time. But the thing about my fucking style, here's the thing about my style, Benoit. Here's the fucking thing about my style, Pedro. The reason I was tentative so much in there against Dreykus was because of my childhood. When I had to beat my dad to survive, I had to deal with a big reach disadvantage, you guys. Both the distance he could throw beer bottles at me and how long his arms were, you guys. So my best offense was a good defense. And one night, I was watching iCarly at night while my parents were out because they hid the porn. And I see this chick holding up her hands in front of her face like she's grabbing onto prison bars, yelling for the guard because her cellmate's getting a little frisky. And I thought, hey, it's better than nothing, you guys. And when my dad came home to give me an Indian rug burn, I 50-45 that cocksucker over 5 rounds, you guys. I won on my mom's scorecard, that's for sure. So I just can't help having a boring style, you guys. It's how I was raised. It's how I was raised, guys. I'm a twisted piece of shit that's been sculpted by society. I can't control what I do or don't do. For instance, every instinct was telling me to kill this caterpillar I have crawling on my face. But I gotta be a fucking man and ride dirt bikes all day long for you guys, dude. For you guys. Well, looks like the caterpillar crew crawled away, you guys. Finally, I'm an old Strickland.
Well, that was pretty manly of you to just command your mustache to leave. A lot of people were saying that I looked like you before the fight because I had shaved and had my mustache out.
Hey, you got to do it for the chicks, dude. You got to do it for that peanut butter, man.
100%. So Sean, I guess what do you do now after this loss? Like, what are your plans? Is it to regain the title? Are you going to move weight classes? What's the next move for Sean Strickland?
I'm just going to go trade my Prius in for an ATV, throw my black belt away, BMX some rocks, shoot imaginary targets thinking it's scams at, and tell Nina to put her titties away, Nina. Put your titties away for the 3rd time today. I don't care what's next for me, guys. I got a wife. I want a belt. I got guns. I'm happy, you guys. I'm happy. I'm living the dream. I got to get punched in the face for 25 minutes. Let's fucking go! Life's good, you guys. Life's good. Life's good, you guys. This is better than beating up a homeless guy because he looked at me the wrong way. I'm sorry. It's so beautiful.
That's all right. I appreciate you doing the interview with the busted up nose, man.
No problem, you guys. Dude, I'm gonna fucking pass out. I'm gonna fall over at any given moment, but I do it for you guys, dude. If it were up to me, I'd have no blood in my fucking body. It'd all be fucking spent.
Yeah, for sure. So you did mention that Chris Curtis, maybe you and him are on the best terms right now. So I guess what is your relationship with Chris Curtis at the current moment?
Listen, compadre, there's a reason why I'm friends with Curtis, okay? I whine, I bitch, I moan, I talk shit about others, and then I cry when I can't take the heat back, okay? I'm human, amigo. And my pussy brain can't help but think back to all the trauma I endured in my youth. The war everybody wants from me is within my own mind, you guys. And I'm battling against my demons every single day. Like they're telling me right now, I should kill that man. I should kill that man across from me on the screen. But you guys, and I won't have to hurt you. I'm not going to do that, you guys, because it's physically impossible to do that, you guys. Just leave me alone, you guys. I don't have to hurt you. Oh, God. Dad.
So,
Dad was right. I'm such a piece of shit, guys. Sometimes I see 2 dudes getting it on and just watch. Is this why I mock Dreykus' coach? Is this why I want to do the man dance all the time? God, I want to join my old boys club so bad. I crave male acceptance, guys.
Wow. That's some hard-hitting stuff there, Sean. Thank you for, as you said, wearing your heart on your sleeve. So we did have a former opponent of yours, Israel Adesanya.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. There's something I need to talk about. You guys. Did you see Scamzat posting devil emojis and calling our fight bullshit, implying Dreykus is going to be an easy fight? How much time must you have after escaping from Kadyrov that you make 3 tweets about me in one day? I guess you got all the time in the world when you're lying in a hospital bed all day, being treated in the ICU for the sniffles, you guys. Let me tell you about Scamzat, Lib. Let me tell you about Scamzat. That guy betrayed Sweden, country that took him in after he had to flee Chechnya just so he could get dick to dick with that batshit dictator tot Ramzan Kadyrov, you guys. And then when he started getting in trouble for it, he fled. He fled to the Middle East like a coward. So he can call my fight bullshit and say I suck all he wants. I still won the UFC middleweight title in 2023 when he was supposed to win a title in 2022. And I had to control his immunocompromised ass when he was torturing his sparring partners like a future serial killer with a caught squirrel, you fucking guys. This guy's a man-child who hangs out with men with the size of children. Fucking what the fuck is that little dwarf's name now?
Hasbulla.
Hasbulla, that fucking Hasbulla, dude. I'd fucking kick him into the next century, you guys. He's hanging out with that little midget. Call the FBI, dude. Call ICE, dude. Let him have a seat and offer some lemonade, you know? I don't care what you have to do, you guys. Get him out of our fucking country, you guys. Get him out of the Middle East, you guys. I want to see him with concrete shoes.
I think
shoes, dude, my fucking foot toes, you guys, dude. It's getting really bad out there, you guys. Oh, what the hell? I can't even get my shoe off. It's so bad in there. But what's your next question, guys? What's your next question?
Well, you did touch on something interesting, that Khamzat is a controversial figure. Some would say you are a pretty controversial figure inside of the MMA space. You care to comment on that?
I'm controversial. I literally grew up with a group that used to be adored in the 1940s, you guys. And then they came back. And dude, there's a reason why I shaved my head bald, you guys. I was Tarzan for a reason. I had flowing locks of hair, you guys. I was actually a handsome man. And then I had to join my young boys club over on the streets, you guys. And we get in all sorts of trouble. Thank God for MMA. And I want to say thank you, you guys. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be a bum on the street getting raped by dad. You know, it would have been real bad, you guys. I'd still have that collection on the TV set. Say if it wasn't for you guys in the UFC, dude, I wouldn't get paid. I wouldn't be a fucking millionaire, you guys. I wouldn't have my championship belt right next to my gun collection, you guys. But yeah, I'm controversial, but I was born controversial. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. You could kiss Stephen Bonner, the ass of Stephen Bonner's corpse, you guys.
So we had a former, speaking of you yourself, former champion, another former champion and former opponent of yours we had on the show last week, Israel Adesanya. I just wanted to get your thoughts on his loss to Imavov. What are your thoughts on that?
Listen, you guys. Izzy's a middleweight goat. Izzy was a middleweight goat at some point. I know Anderson Silva's around, but that guy's emaciated ass was on drugs. And Israel just happens to have a really bad problem with his titties, just like Nina Drama, you guys. It tends to happen. You should leave him alone, you guys. He's had all sorts of highlights and great fights, like with, Jared Cannonier. And with Marvin Vettori.
That was a terrible fight.
That one. Yeah, those were great. Those were man dances, you guys. Those were fucking wars for you guys, dude. He had to fucking grow a boob for you guys. But anyway, yeah, I respect Izzy for all the wars he had. He got paid money, dude. He had a rough childhood, and I think that's why he touches his dog, you guys. I think that's why he has the willy time, you guys. He's got to let all that pent up energy from his terrible traumatic past, dude. And I can relate to him because I got a traumatic past, you guys. You know how many people and mutts I've killed in order to stay alive on these streets? Hey, I can't even measure the amount, you guys. There's a reason Curtis blocked me on Twitter, you guys, and we were back together. We kissed and made up. But the point is, guys, enough about the man dance, you guys. Israel Adesanya, he's gonna go down. I mean, he's already in the Hall of Fame, dude. That fight with Kevin Gastelum, that was my inspiration, you guys. That's why I was a welterweight before I was a middleweight, you guys. his fucking fight he had with Kevin Gastelum, dude. It was one of the greatest fights, and he's willing to die in that cage. That's what he said in the 5th round. And I'm willing to die and teep kick at range and throw a 1-2 every once in a while and avoid all punishment possible for you guys, dude. Fucking Israel Adesanya. Call Peter, you guys. He diddled his dog.
So if I had to guess, like, or if you had to tell me like what your next fight would be, who would you like to see next inside of the octagon?
Dude, PETA still hasn't arrested Izzy, dude. PETA hasn't arrested Izzy. I have to give him corporal punishment in exchange and as a replacement for the federal punishment that should be awaiting him, you guys, dude. But honestly, man, I made my money. I've done everything I need to do, you guys. Just give me a fresh piece of meat, dude. I'll fucking take on Dricus again. I'll face Alex Pereira, you guys. I don't give a shit if he's fucking training me for the fight with DDP. Dude, I'm gonna have a fucking war with him, you guys. And I'm gonna avoid that left hand like the plague, you guys.
What was it like training with Alex Pereira for this fight?
Dude, man, sometimes he'd be like, Shama. And I'd be like, dude, fucking Shama, dude. Yeah, Shama. And we'd go back and forth. And, sometimes I'd be at a fucking gas station just trying to fill up my quad. And this dude's fucking parking outside the gas station going, Shama. I'm like, fuck you, Alec, dude. Get the fuck away. You knocked me out. You gave me more CTE. Fuck you. So sometimes, and now let me tell you about Alex, guys. Here's the thing about Alex, you guys. He's got a lot of hate in his heart, you guys, like me. Like a fucking skinhead, poor former skinhead like me, you guys, dude. He has hate in his heart for Dricus. That's why he trained me, you guys. But if I were him, I'd focus more on that fucking inbred Magomed Ankalaev, you guys. Because let me tell you, even though I like to do the man dance, dude, I dealt with that fucking Abu. I dealt with Abu, and he took me down. He got my back, you guys. He could do the same thing to Alex. But as long as Alex keeps pairing him away with the jab and hits him with a few jabs, he should be able to put him out, you guys. Jab. The jab is the most powerful move there is in MMA. Fucking 100%. Pussies. Man dance. That is what matters.
All right. So, Sean, after the fight, Dana had nothing but positive things to say about you. I guess just have you spoken to Dana since the fight?
Yeah, well, I talk with them all the time. I talk with the UFC all the time, you guys. Dude, without them, I wouldn't have my paycheck, you guys. And listen, you guys, he's a bald fuck like me. Like, is he? There's a reason he has a bald head. You guys, it's pretty bad. It's getting severe at this point. There's a reason that he's stepping down, you guys. But me and him, we like to play fucking poker. We like to play Russian roulette. Dude, there are times where I've shot off my eyebrow and my ear playing Russian roulette with Dana White, you guys. It gets crazy, you guys. But the thing is, he may be hanging out with a bunch of tech billionaires and trying to control AI and rankings and people's thoughts and dreams and hopes. But that guy's for freedom of speech, you guys. And let me tell you one thing about Bryce, dude. And I'm going to defend Bryce. I'm not going to defend him that way, you guys. What he said was terrible. But the thing about Bryce, he went down the rabbit hole, you guys. He went through the internet, and Dana White understood, hey, he said freedom of speech. He hates the fucking guy, wants him to get knocked out. But freedom of speech does exist in this country, you guys. It's just when the UFC wants there to be free speech and when they want journalists to actually ask real questions instead of influencers. But as long as you can deal with that, adjustment to it, he wants freedom of speech, you guys. He loves the press, you guys. And I love the press, you guys. Especially when it makes me money and gets me merch.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, nobody watches this show, and we have like 2,000 subscribers, so I hate to break that to you. But
let me fucking mute you guys. Let me mute you for 1 second while I ramble a little bit. And let me say, I freaking love all you crazy guys in the MMA community. I broke my nose halfway through the fight. But you know what, all you degenerates? You fueled me, guys. You fueled me. Dana and the UFC fuel me to keep on going, and I appreciate every single fucking one of you, including this potato farmer that I just muted. I love you freaking guys, and I'd break my nose every day of the week for you guys, dude. For you guys. Oh, God. Also, free Bryce, dude. Fucking free Bryce, dude. Anyway, I'm going to let Pedro here finish whatever this political intervention is, you guys. I need to get back to America where they allow freedom of speech. Fucking clear the swamp, you guys, and build that wall. Fucking goddamn.
All right. Well, and he's gone. He's gone. Thank you, Sean Strickland. Let us know who you'd like to interview next. Thank you, everyone.